Hello and welcome to Baby Bunting Wrestling, everyone. I knew you stole my scooter. I didn't. It's just sat there along with your accent and along with your staff t-shirt. You left it, not me, Skinners.
Everyone.
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
I was right the first time.
Yeah, definitely not Bournemouth.
Yeah, it's a bit
I'm
weird.
almost certain it's not Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
Right, well, we've got a great show for you all tonight. Starting with, of course, if you'd click on the screen, because you've clicked off the screen, please. Thank you.
I think you clicked off the screen.
Starting with a little grudge match this. A bit of a Cupid versus Skengiwi.
Go on, explain.
If you remember, at the last Baby Bunting episode, which was SummerSlam, that was very exciting. You remember one of the more exciting parts of SummerSlam was the Royal Rumble that happened, the Battle Royale. And during that Battle Royale, Skengiwi did a very fancy little reversal throwout onto Cupid.
It was very good.
It was really
because
good. Very
Cupid
impressive.
he had Skengiwi on his shoulders, didn't he?
Yeah, and then Skengiwi
and then
like
he tried to chuck her, but she flipped him over and knocked him out the ring while she stayed in. It was a very good move. So Cupid's a bit sour. So here he is wanting to have a bit of a rematch with her, just one-on-one. Bournemouth I was considering to go as it's the best school for animation, but it's too far away. I don't even know where it is.
All right. Oh, channel points
That's
also.
so bad. Oh yes.
I'll do channel points first.
Start your predictions, guys. Do you think it's going to be Skinners? Or do you think it's going to be Cupid?
Vote now,
Who's
vote now.
going to win? Get voting.
Bournemouth
is
a coastal resort town.
Is it right at the bottom of the country?
It's in Dorset.
Dorset. Stop laughing at my accent. Yours just sound just as bad.
It's very south. Very south.
Bro, that's right at the bottom of the country.
You can see France from there.
Very, very south. If I mod GTA but then uninstall GTA and reinstall it, can I play online then? Hopefully Waddles can help you with that. I feel like we're very far away from the camera, but we're in the normal places that we normally see.
Yeah, nothing's changed.
But it still looks weird to me today.
Well, an exciting first bout as both competitors make their way to the ring. Here comes Cupid, first of all. Cupid,
happy, eager as always.
Second person to get eliminated in that battle royale that we had. John being the first.
John was the first.
John was the first.
It's very surprising because hasn't John been doing amazing?
Yeah, of course everything's reset though now again. Everything's back to zero because Gabe just won the belt. So
he did.
Back to zilch.
We forgot to change Bunting bot to say about September.
No, it should be saying about September.
Did you fix it?
Yeah, it will eventually. Look, if I do this. There you go. It knows.
It does know. There you go, guys. Just an extra bit of information there.
It's very exciting information, of course.
I'll do you one better. Install clean GTA, then duplicate main directory folder. Then you can have a modded GTA and a clean GTA on the same PC. That is a very good idea.
Where I am going next week, I plan to come back home on weekends, hopefully, as I am not too far. Yeah, you are decently close. Definitely closer than blowing Bournemouth. That is certainly true.
I don't feel like you could come back if you're in Bournemouth. I forgot that we've said that Skengiwi's from New York. That's where Ryan May is.
Oh, yeah.
You still don't have a Bunting bot in your channel because you're not allowed to have a Bunting bot because Bunting bot belongs to Bunting.
You need like a bot Kiwi or something.
Just have a Kiwi bot.
Oh, Kiwi bot's not bad.
Having that is a good idea. So we've got Skinners still drunk all the time. I wonder at some point if this drinking habit's gonna just calm down.
Hopefully it calms down before she travels off to university. She's gonna have to sort of, or maybe it increases more.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna say at university, that's where it usually increases.
Yeah, maybe it goes backwards actually.
Oh, straight in, giving him a punch, showing him why he was thrown out of the ring second.
On the shoulders, to the knee, Good night, Cupid. Very early on.
I do think you had a Skenbot in discard. I do think that's true.
Oh, all right, Cupid.
Oh, he's pinning her.
Suplex pin.
You were like choking on a bin bag then. It like went over her face.
Oh man, suffocating already. Cupid.
That's the strat with Skinners. You just got to put a bin bag over her face. We all know bags are bad.
Okay. Going for some off the rope action, but misjudged the distance. Ever so slightly.
On the floor instead.
Who do you think is going to win? Do you have a particular favourite tonight?
I feel like Cupid has a lot of anger going into this match. I don't know if he did more damage to himself than to Skinners there. I feel like he's got quite a bit to prove at the moment. And especially with us starting all fresh and new, then I feel like he might. Like, he is being serious. I feel like he might win.
Maybe. Oh! Okay, Skengiwi practicing a breakdance, it seems.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I've jinxed it.
Oh, and there's the top of Tintin's head. Just in view. Perfect. Thank you, Tintin. Tintin.
It needs to be on show. Everybody needs to see him at some point during the match.
Tintin, man of the hour. Newly announced game coming soon. New Tintin game. So
this is true.
I'm sure everyone's very excited to see Tintin after that announcement.
Not until 2023 though, is it?
Correct. Next year. Released on all major consoles.
The next most exciting game is Monkey Island.
Whoa, that's only a couple of weeks away, that as well. Damn. Is everyone ready for Monkey Island streams to return?
I'm very excited for you, Monkey Island stream.
Oh!
It's a Monday though, isn't it?
Yes, I'll have to do it on Tuesday. I'll have to start on Tuesday.
You sure you want to start a day late?
Yeah, because wrestling is wrestling, innit? I don't mind starting a day.
Or, alternatively, you could have waited until the weekend and busted it out.
Not bad.
And
not
then
bad
just
shout.
like streamed a bit longer then. But then I don't know, because obviously your channel's... You've obviously not been streaming recently.
Correct.
So I don't know what it would be like doing a long stream. But I don't know, it could be nice.
Okay, well, both competitors were outside the ring, making their way back inside now.
You love the Tintin game so much, but how much do you love Tintin? How does King of Doom duplicate main directory folder? Can't you just right click it and duplicate?
Oh. Well, yes, it'd be a copy job, but exactly what does he copy? That's a good question. Okay, Skengiwi for the pin? No, not quite, not quite.
Why aren't you asking me? I'm very tech savvy.
Skengiwi, actually,
we
speaking
all
of...
your old PC, bro.
Some stream... Well, I don't know, actually, because you use Streamlabs and not not OBS. Hold on. Speaking of, you're going for the win. Oh, okay.
Nope. Look out again.
I don't know if it applies to the Streamlabs now, but the new update for OBS...
Ooh, that kick in the face, though.
That's brutal.
Sorry, continue.
That's right. The new update for OBS, Skengiwi, it allows you to... Do you know when you're doing display capture to capture something, but then your OBS window gets in the way? You can tick a box now to stop it from showing the OBS window, even if it's open. That's pretty cool.
Bro, did you see that, like, really cool flip move? And then Skinner's just, like...
Yeah, just kind of resulted in nothing really exciting, unfortunately. Bang.
See, I feel like Skengiwi's...
Oh!
Oh, she's bleeding!
That's them steel toe caps coming out. Bleeding now, okay.
Oh...
I wish we could see Skengiwi's face.
I swear this ref.
The camera angle's not the greatest. Referee's a bit in the way. Can Skengiwi break out of this?
I feel like it's a problem with...
Oh, he's pulling. Oh. He's pulling. Oh, breaks free. Oh, and a punch to stop it off as well. All right.
Yeah, I feel like she's made a lot of mistakes this match so far. So it's just whether or not she can make a comeback or not.
It's true.
Well, she has just chucked him out
to the outside of the ring. She's opting to go for the top rope now. She's telling Cupid to get up. Waiting. Biding her time. Here she comes.
Sparrow did do a vote thing. We did say vote like 10 times. You were here at King of Doom.
2 backflips. Can she make it a third? No.
No. Needs to get back in the ring.
Oh, look at the blood like dripping down the side of her face as well.
It's all getting a rest stuck to it.
Brutal. Oh, Skengiwi voted against herself.
The commentator's hand is inside of his bottle.
Watch out.
She's going for the waddle strat where you win either way. Then you either win channel points or you win the match.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Look at that young child. Or two young children, actually, just right on the side there. They must have very rich parents to get a front seat like that. I wish they'd share that money with me. Okay, Skengiwi back inside the ring. Cupid doing the same. Here we go. Both competitors, I assume, are quite worn out by now, so any second now we could get a victor. Skengiwi has Cupid on the floor, opting to go to the top rope now. This could be where she ends it. The double somersault. This could be it.
Maybe
Skengiwi's going for it. It's the one. It's two. And that is 3. Skengiwi
well done,
picks up another win.
Even after all those mistakes, she still managed it.
Damn. And I can now test out my new little spreadsheet.
Please let one of the highlights be Skinner's just doing flips and not landing it. Please, please, please.
Bang. Let's see. Maybe this next one. No, it's the finisher and then she's done. Bang. We get two different angles of that. Perfect. All right. Let me award Skengiwi with the channel points. Well, not award Skengiwi with the channel points. She don't get any. Well played. Well, that puts Skengiwi amongst the top ranks currently because she is 1-0. So that's very exciting for her.
Is indeed.
Doesn't happen very often. Question is, will she be able to maintain it?
We'll see. I wonder who will be the next person to kind of climb to the top to take the belt from Gabe.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I feel like Pooh Bear was only like the champion for like a month before Gabe stole it from him.
Yeah, it wasn't really that long. His second reign.
So nobody, I feel like, had quite managed to like climb the ranks and be like an overall like top player.
Yeah.
So it's like I wonder who is gonna build up now and become that person who's next to take the belt or next to challenge for the belt at least.
And speaking of building up to challenge for a belt, of course we have our newly formed tag team division.
Woo!
And here we have the two, unfortunately, without the belt. It's the Chosen and the Burley Boys. Opting to see, out of the two of them, which is the better tag team, because we couldn't really massively tell from the pay-per-view, obviously, because there was just one winner and everyone else was losers, sadly. So here we're going to maybe crown a potential second place, potential challenger for the council and the belts that they hold at the minute. Well, we shall see.
Yes.
So, boys and girls, channel predictions are live once again. So make sure
Who do you think is going to win?
Vote.
Chosen or Burley Boys?
Now, the Chosen are very powerful, I will say. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was the Burley Boys' fault that the council won. I recall one of the Burley Boys being on top of that ladder, not opting to do anything about a lot of things. I remember Jim just exercising up and down the stairs a lot.
Yeah,
There's a lot of that.
It was like day.
So, I'm not sure what their plan is.
Oh, lots of boos from the crowd.
Chosen. Spyron and Giga Chad.
JoeBiwan not in this one. This one is just Spyron and Giga Chad.
Indeed. JoeBiwan will be taking on the leader of the council later on, King of Doom, in a little match. So he's opting to let Giga Chad show his stuff. Obviously, Giga Chad wasn't the one. Oh gosh, he like really bungled the ropes there when he was climbing through. Giga Chad wasn't the one chosen to be the two people in the tag team match, the ladder match. So Giga Chad out for a bit of redemption to prove that he's just as good as JoeBiwan and Spyron. He's earned his place in the Chosen.
I really don't know who's gonna win though out of the Chosen and the Burley Boys. Like, I know you'll say the Chosen,
Of course.
but I don't know. It just depends. Is Jim gonna be sensible today? Not be climbing? I mean, there's no ladders involved, so maybe he will be. We'll have to see. She is a girl boss, Skengiwi. I do agree. She is a very good character. That is funny though, as she just carries on. Here is the Burley Boys. I wonder what else, like, how do you feel about not coming out in your dressing gown anymore? I mean, you're only swapping the dressing gown for a jacket, but
It's certainly warmer.
does it have the same feel? I love the way he walks in now. He's
So
very
excited. Yeah.
Waddles in. My goals were beyond your understanding. Burley Boy's better than the Chosen, says King of Doom.
No, well.
How are you feeling about your match, King of Doom, with JoeBiwan today? Oh,
Getting his squats in, yeah.
I mean, you can tell Waddles doesn't skip leg day. He's got those legs. They're very chunky.
He certainly has those legs. There's no doubt about that.
I mean, look at the leg muscles there, man. You can see them.
Oh, we got JoeBiwan in the chat, everyone. Whoa.
King is going to tap again. Is that match after this one?
It is not. No, we've got one more in between.
Okay, one more and then it is your match, JoeBiwan.
But JoeBiwan obviously here to show support for his fellow members of the Chosen in this match.
Exactly.
Good for him to be here, of course.
How confident are you, JoeBiwan, that the rest of the Chosen are going to win against the Burley Boys in this match now? You're not part of this match, but, you know.
Oh! Giga Chat! What are they doing? Put the referee down!
What the heck?
There's a conspiracy, yes.
What the heck?
Okay, right, well, they're not... What? Okay, well, something went terribly wrong at the start of that.
Giga Chad is clearly sour with him over some other match. We maybe need to look back and figure out which match that was.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the plan was there.
Hey, Nick, how are you?
I think they got a bit confused. They just saw a man in the middle like, whoa, get him!
I mean, Waddles joined in, but it was Giga Chad that started it.
Yeah, man. Giga Chad gave him a proper slap on the back of the head, and then Waddles threw him into the ropes, man.
See, Waddles, you made a mistake by jumping on him as well, because if you'd not touched him, I'm sure the ref would have given you that match. He would have given you
maybe, yeah. Now he can't really say that anyone's disqualified because both teams attacked him.
That ref is definitely traumatized, I agree, Nick. I'm glad that you're doing good. We are good. I started my new job today. It's very different. I'm very nervous still. I think it's going to be good. Yeah, the ref isn't going to count properly. I mean, but it's like...
Concussion, truly.
Both teams were against him, so...
Oh, nailing Jim in the corner with these elbows, man. Oh. Okay, here he goes. Giga Chad tagging Sparring in. Sparring's turn to show everyone what he's got.
Thanks, Nick. I got the job back in, like, the end of July. But obviously, I've had my school summer holidays, so... I'm only just starting it.
Oh, okay. Good effort, Sparring. Thanks. Does, like, 2 moves, and then he's decided he's had enough.
I mean, he's a bit lazy, Sparring, to be fair.
Maybe they've got an agreement. Maybe because... Obviously, Sparring was out in the ladder match. Maybe Giga Chad's wanting to show off his stuff a little bit more.
Well, like that punch to the ref.
Yeah, and that, okay, and then Giga Chad's done now. Okay, Sparring back in. Here we go.
You wish you could get a new job. How come, Nick? Are you working at the moment? So obviously you've moved, haven't you? So have you got a job where you've moved to?
IT Man Spyro, how do I get space on desktop? What do you mean? Like the space to put things on your desktop? Yeah. Or do you mean
delete space?
Like hard drive space for your desktop? What kind of space are we talking about?
Jim's proper going for it on Spyro.
And he is now, yeah.
Woo, that flip.
Okay. Burley Boy. Waddles back in the ring. Here we go. Waddles and Sparring.
The weak will fear the strong.
Oh, Sparring in the dangerous corner now.
Was that your attempt with the ref? Were you worried that the ref was going to let Giga Chad win because he was scared that Giga Chad were going to beat him up later? So you thought, I will do more damage to the ref. And then he'll definitely make me win.
Here we go. Into the corner.
What is this?
Sparring and Giga Chad in the corner.
I mean, Giga Chad's not really doing anything. Eat foot, Waddles.
Yeah, man. Okay, dragging him.
We'll have to have a look at your PC, King of Doom, and see what's going on at some point.
Bam.
You moved because of the job, but you miss home. It's luxurious and awesome here, but sometimes you need home. Oh. How long have you been there now, Nick? It's not been super long. Do you think... Is it like more to do with family and things like that? Or does it just not feel the same?
Uh-oh, Sparring in trouble now after having Waddles in the corner.
Oh,
Oh,
but
doesn't
hit
quite
the
reach the
bean
corner.
belly there.
Doesn't quite manage to reach the corner and Jim Bob in time. The Burley boys not in the best of shape currently. It looks like it's very much going the way they're chosen. Okay, we've got a pin onto Waddles.
2.
Oh, kick out 2. Kick out 2.
Waddles is stronger than that. Well, that move's fine.
Just,
You just want to show everybody you can do a handstand, didn't you?
yeah, a bit of exercise, bit of gymnastics. Okay, Waddles.
6 months? That has actually been a while, hasn't it? What is it that's making you, like, miss home? Is it just a different feel? Is it family? Is it friends? I mean, you don't have to say, because obviously I know it probably feels a bit sad.
Rope break,
Rope
okay.
break? You didn't even touch the rope.
Alright, Sparring, maybe time to tag Giga Chad in. No, opting to stay in. Okay, opting to face Waddles. Couple of slaps, couple of big boots. Oh, and a clothesline.
I mean, he did fall in himself, though.
Okay, now opting bring Giga Chad back into the fight.
He just wanted to get a couple of moves on Waddles.
Yeah, get
Show
Waddles
him who's in charge.
down on the floor. Here to get Giga Chad to finish the job, but Giga Chad left it too long. Waddles recovers.
To pick up Giga Chad like that.
Okay, this isn't looking great. Waddles dragging the lifeless body of Giga Chad to the middle of the ring to go for the pin. Here we go. 1, 2.
Kick
out 2. Kick out 2.
There's not a lot of people my age. It's either kids or old people. Everyone's that's my age lives like 1 hour away or more. Ah, that is a bit sad.
Oh, okay.
See that you say that, but like all my a lot of my real life friends are like younger or older. I don't have very many friends that are like the same age as me. But we all get along with like different people, don't we? So
well, this isn't good because both chosen members are down on the floor. Giga Chad is the legal man currently. Oh, and hits the spear as Waddles is distracted with Spyron. This could be it. Going for the pin. Jim's
Waddles,
obviously here to interrupt though. Jim's here to interrupt.
Is he allowed to do that?
He's allowed to do it once. Just can't stay in the ring for too long. But here we go. Okay, Giga Chad needs to get rid of Jim Bob. Oh, but he can't find an edge that he's comfortable with.
Giving him that elbow.
Okay, here we go. Jim back on the ropes then. Which means it's time for Waddles and Giga Chad to have another bit of a shout here. Bam! Whoa, okay, he's hyped. Giga Chad ready to finish this as soon as possible now.
Have the chosen been giving Giga Chad something there?
Oh, he's locked it in.
Interesting.
He's locked it in. Jim, you've got to stop it. Okay, stops it in time. Jim out the ring now. Waddles managing to get it back onto Giga Chad though. Here we go. Maybe gonna throw him onto the ropes there. Very good.
Ah, that is a shame, Nick. To be fair, my work bestie at my last workplace was like the same age as my grandma, but that's like the exception.
Okay.
I do get you what you mean though.
What Spyron really needs to do is get back onto the ring.
No, he's just watching.
So that he can get tagged back in. I'm not sure what his plan is.
Maybe he just feels certain that Giga Chad's okay.
I mean, I'd worry at the minute.
I mean, it is Spyron though. Maybe he's got something against Giga Chad.
Okay, right. He's figured it out.
He's getting back up. He knew
okay,
when
tag
Giga
him.
Chad
Go,
would
quickly. Quickly, Giga Chad. Get the tag. Oh, the hot tag.
That was so dramatic.
Okay. It's not looking good, though, for Spyron currently. Oh, no, reverses it. Okay, here we go.
Was it a new job, Nick? Or was it that you just had to relocate for the current job?
Okay. Spyron dishing out the damage. Opting to go top rope. Oh, no, middle rope. Ooh, just gives him a little bit of a boot. Bam! Ooh! And a little jumping DDT. Very interesting, very interesting. Okay, Spyron's going to pull out the big moves here soon, I feel like. Okay, going to the corner. Throws him into the corner. What's the plan now? He's flat. On the bottom rope. Oh, just picks him and slams him. Doesn't opt to go for the pin. Just yet.
I really unsure who's going to win here.
Okay, picks him back up. Takes him to the corner. Maybe a bit of a tag team move coming.
Oh, he's
bleeding.
bleeding.
Oh, but that doesn't stop him. That doesn't stop him. A counter.
Go on, Jim.
Jim throws him into the corner.
I'm definitely voting for the Burley boys here.
That's rude. Oh, no. Okay, that's 1. 2. Can he hit the 3rd?
He
3.
can.
Suplex City.
He's going to pull him away from the rope. He's on it. Oh, and pulled him the wrong way.
Kind of tangled a bit.
Oh,
Kind of tangled.
Jim, this is a whole ladder thing all over again. What's up with you, man?
Coordination, not very good in the ring, unfortunately. But okay, Giga Chad coming in to break up the pain, of course.
Oh, Waddles and Giga Chad having a bit of a fight now.
Oh, Jim. Swings that arm a bit too high, but has landed the rest of his moves there. Oh, it swings too high again. It's all right. Okay, he's figured it out. He's figured it out.
Ooh. Just relocate for the current job. The job's fine. Just the area, 0 friends to chill with unless to visit like twice a month. How come, like, did they want you to relocate? Oh! Waddles and Giga Chad's still going at it. This is sparring or Jim Bob John Dave James's time.
Okay.
To pin.
Jim's locking in. Locking in the submission move.
Sparring tap.
Sparring. In trouble potentially. What's the plan?
Oh, it seems like someone's coming, but I'm not sure.
Oh no, Sparring in trouble. Oh, breaks it. Jim not opting to finish it this way. Is in fact going for the pin instead. 1, 2. Any sign of Giga Chad? Giga Chad too slow.
The Burley boys have won.
Giga Chad too distracted.
The Chosen are at the bottom of the tag teams.
Oh no.
It will be the Burley boys, and it will probably be running up to be the next tag team champions after the council. You know?
I hope JoeBiwan left for a break. I hope he doesn't see this.
You don't want to like bring shame and dishonor. Might kick you out.
I mean, I blame Giga Chad there. He's too busy with Waddles on the outside.
It was a very heated match. Look at Jim Bob John Dave James's face. Oh, you almost forgot about your fishy fingers and cheese sticks in the oven, but luckily I got them out before they burned.
Taking
Fabulous.
notes. Oh, he's taking notes. Don't do it.
You better hide. Okay, our next match is FayeFaye and Dawn. I don't think these two have faced off, so ever have they?
No, so this will be an interesting little bout. Faye looking for... She's definitely won before. I'm almost certain.
Oh, yeah, she has.
Yeah. So, just looking to make a fresh start.
Burley boys.
Looking to make a fresh start now that the rankings have reset. Maybe she can start on the top end as opposed to being down in the lower end. John, obviously, before the ranks restarted, was quite good. Was doing very well.
Yeah. Up until that Battle Royale, I think he'd won, like, nearly every match.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
He's done very well.
So, out to prove that he's still got what it takes.
But Faye's done really well, too. In the past, I think. Yeah. Like, she has had some good matches.
And one half of the Garfield Tag Team Champion. Yeah, Garfield Tag Team Championships, the council.
Just call it the Tag Team Champion.
It's the Garfield Tag Team Championships. It's the full title.
This
Gotta give Garfield the respect he deserves.
He's just a baby.
Aww.
He was sat on the sofa pretty much up until we started the stream. He'd just been laid sprawled out across it, and now he's gone. Okay, I think it's gonna be Faye up first. Oh, wearing the belt as well.
Of course, here to show off.
Look at Garfield on it. He's so precious. So, I mean, Faye might be coming in really strong and confident now.
I mean, you'd think so, wouldn't you? Oh, channel points. Great point.
Channel point predictions, guys. Do you think it's going to be one half of the Tag Team Championship that wins Faye? Or John?
Get your channel point predictions in now. You've got 2 minutes.
Ooh, Faye very confident there.
The belt looks good. I do like the belt. And it looks very fanciful.
It's a very good belt. I'm very sorry, guys. I can't stop yawning today. I think I'm just not used to being at work anymore, and I'm just like, I am just knackered now.
Yeah, she's just so lazy now, guys.
And to be fair, like a lot of it was just sat in like staff training, so you're just listening and getting like overloaded with like loads of information, so it's just like immensely exhausting.
Okay, lights are off. Here comes John BLZ.
Here's John.
So again, just to reiterate, John was doing very well up until the Royal Rumble, where he was the first one eliminated by Simttaxx, funnily enough, who was going to be in a little match later tonight.
I mean, Simttaxx did win that Battle Royale, though.
He did. So, a strong competitor to be eliminated by, but John out here to prove against one half of the tag team champions that he's still got the stuff. He can still do it. He can still perform in a one-on-one situation, which maybe to him is all that counts. Oh, Nick does not feel comfortable yet betting his channel points because he's not seen enough of the wrestlers.
I mean, I don't blame you, but to be fair, I've seen them and I can still never predict what's going to happen. It's just always such a surprise. Like, who would have expected everybody to attack the ref in the last match?
Couldn't have predicted that.
It is Faye the platypus.
The whole time.
We have to make sure she doesn't lose her hat.
Everyone keeps trying to steal her hat. That seems to be a common theme, yeah.
Waddles
is especially bad.
Comes from. Yeah.
Waddles just wants to add to his hat collection. He just wants all the hats. The hard hat's not enough.
Don't let the council down, Faye. What happens if she does King of Doom? The green dude looks cool. It's technically Perry the platypus from the Phineas and Ferb show. That Faye's chosen as her character. But yeah, he is cool.
Okay, Faye going for the early pin. Bang. Not quite, but good effort. Okay, Faye on the offense. There's a lot of green t-shirts in the audience, maybe here to support Faye, potentially. You can see a few green shirts behind you. Oh!
Turned it back on him.
The knees are raised. John
Ooh, that was a bit vicious.
Vicious indeed.
Oh, look, he's like screaming.
Oh, working the fingers.
I think John's a bit wrecked. You have, but you just haven't seen him look like this.
Very different, yeah.
Yeah, it's quite different.
This is like the Netflix adaptation. Joe, it's like that meme where it's like anime and then Netflix adaptation.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like Perry the Platypus. This is the Netflix adaptation.
Ooh. A bit of a cheeky move.
Oh, onto the neck.
I feel like that was on the chest.
Well, I don't know. Bit of both,
Do you think those, like, wings on his back help him go higher?
Or maybe, do you think they give him a little like a boost as he's in the air? Yeah. Help him glide for a bit longer. Okay. Oh, John took too long to do something there. Was staring Faye out, but okay, actually.
Yeah, the R-rated version.
Okay, John. Bringing it back a little bit. Faye was in control for the good first chunk of this match, but John brought it back. Very much in control. Trying to take the hat off her head. Nope, doesn't quite manage to take the hat off. Oh, big swing up. Bang! To the uppercut. Ooh. Oh, and Faye like tumbles down all of the ropes, leading John into his little backflip move off the rope there. Oh, okay.
There he is, meditating, having a bit of a show off.
Contemplating his next moves.
Oh, if Faye lets the council down, she will be demoted from being council leader if something happened to me to a normal council leader. Oh, so she's like, so she technically the deputy, and if she loses, then she isn't going to be the deputy no more.
Oh.
That backflip was hella funny. I do love, like, how different, we always see new stuff every week.
Like this, for example.
Bro, what is that? What was that slap on the back of his head, man?
Whoa! John with a bit of speed there.
It was a really smooth, like, glide over.
That's
though,
the
wasn't
wings.
it?
It's got to be the wings.
What is John doing? That was like a turtle move or something. We've already had a turtle move, but I don't remember what that was.
Well, Faye, after that, back in control a little bit now.
Are you sure, Nick? I'm sure I've seen, you know, all the best wrestlers use that move. I'm certain of it.
Oh, watch out. John's manager's like right in the way. Careful, John. Oh, big knee to the face.
What he'll saying, demoting your members. What a great way to ruin. What a great way to run your council. I'm sure they won't turn on you and mutiny. I mean, he's got a fair point. I'm sure because I put full trust in them. Yeah, but if you're demoting them, how are they going to feel then? What the heck?
Big combo moves there.
Faye's being absolutely wrecked. I'm really not sure who's going to win this match at all now.
Faye a bit dizzy. John going in and out of the ring to reset the count.
I would have said Faye at the start, but now I'm really not sure because John's really done a number on her.
Yeah, it's an interesting bout so far.
Rope pulling him up.
Oh, the big knee to the face again.
I'm surprised Faye isn't bleeding yet.
Okay. To the top rope.
Oh!
Faye quick to counter. Throws him off. No more high rope shenanigans for John. Oh. Standing DDT. Amazing move. Okay. John on the floor. Faye, what's her plan now? Kick to the back. Destroy the wings. Destroy the wings to stop him from gliding.
1, 2. No.
Oh, kick out at 2. Kick out at 2.
I've seen them jump on the rope on the side and sometimes jump on the rope for a second. But that guy stood up. I know, it's crazy, man. It is crazy.
Faye in and out for some reason. Not quite sure why. Oh, but John with a little front flip and a kick to the face.
Oh, that's not too bad. King of Doom says any demoted council members can be redeemed by sending funny anime memes, especially Naruto memes.
Okay.
So it's pretty easy
There's a path to redemption. That makes sense then. Oh, the knee's raised again. She's always ready for that one. That one she's been prepared for. She's been studying that move. She knows when it's coming every time. Okay.
I really don't know who's winning.
Oh, working the legs. Here we go. Locked it in. John's legs are in trouble.
Can he get out?
What's the plan? Oh.
Oh, no. Turning it on Faye.
Now Faye's in trouble.
Oh. No, she's out. She's out. Naruto's the path to redemption.
Okay, Faye. Outside the ring. By the steel steps. John watching on. Just observing the moment. Slides out. Here we go. But Faye quick to react.
I'm so sorry. I cannot stop yawning. I'm not bored, I promise. I am just tired. And I've still got to wash my hair after this.
Oh!
Oh, John is bleeding now.
That was fast.
Faye's very proud of that.
Okay. This could spell the end for John very soon. Although, blood does definitely not spell the end. We saw the Burley boys, even when Jim was bleeding, come back and managed to take the victory.
They need to get back in the ring, yes. Oh, never mind. I thought John was throwing Faye in the ring, but never mind.
Okay, John in the ring. Resets the count.
Faye.
There we go. Count reset. Faye back throwing punches again.
He was ready for him then.
Oh, picks John up.
Oh,
John
he slips out.
Swivels out. Targets the knee.
Gosh. This was really close.
Oh, what's this plan? Oh, says, yeah, pass me your hands, please. Cheers.
I love how Faye just went along with that.
Oh.
Woo! Joke of that, I'm pretty sure. Oh, those knees. Oh, what is this?
Look, his knees are shaking. She's not ready for this.
Quick, Faye, the platypus. Hit John with the old cringinator. Hey, Gabe! Hey! Thank you for the 9-month subscription, Gabe. Very, very much appreciated. How are you? Are you ready for your match tonight? Are you excited? Spine removed.
He's operating well
Nick,
for someone without a spine, I have to say.
If you ever had like a character, like, who would you like want your character to be?
The Good Night. Here we go, 2. Wow, Face turns it around after that brutal assault on the outside of the ring. Faye.
You are indeed excited. It's going to be interesting because I feel like Simttaxx, because he won the Battle Royale, I would say he's probably at the top for like coming for the belt. We'll see as the rankings like go. But, you know, we'll just see. We'll just see.
Damn. Well
done, Faye. Guess John had his month and now he's back down again.
Yeah, great showing. Great showing. They put on a good set of moves there.
No, he's not. It's my belt. I'm retiring. Do you retire, then the belt goes to someone else, doesn't it?
Yeah, you can't take it with him. You can't take it with you. Cannot take it with you. It's Baby Bunting wrestling property, that.
We will find you.
It has just been lent to you.
Here we are. So,
okay.
Even though we see Sparring and Giga Chad, they are not fighting, and Faye as well. They're not fighting. They're just coming in to support their tag team.
Yeah, the council, you got to think, on a high note, because Faye just won that match literally just then, so...
Yeah, so... And the Chosen also lost their match today. So... can, like, the council stay on top?
Yeah, Joe out for redemption, really, for the council tonight. For the Chosen, sorry, tonight. Looking to beat the council.
Doofenshmirtz would be proud. I agree. What else he would be?
Okay, let me get them channel points in.
Oh, Moon Knight would be really cool. That would be a really cool one, Nick. That actually is a really cool idea. What does the tutorial man said I need to download? Baron can answer that question.
Hello. Go. Channel points predictions are live. The tutorial man said I need to download OpenIV. Is that important? That's, I think, something to do with the online launcher something. Yes. If tutorial man says that you need to download something, you probably need to download it. I would say.
JoeBiwan says it should be fine because King likes to tap out. King's adamant you're gonna tap out, JoeBiwan. You're gonna lose. Just like you lost out on having the belt. I'm gonna say Batman, but that's too much pressure. I can't win all games. See, it's cool. I feel like seeing what characters people want to choose. Like, I feel like it's really interesting. Even if they don't have one, it's interesting to see who people would choose. All right, who's coming out first? The Chosen.
Joe, accompanied by his best boys, Spyron and Giga Chad.
You can tell they're in a court, man, when they walk in like this. But it's too in sync.
The Chosen are back, but again, it's just JoeBiwan who'll be wrestling today in this particular match.
That's true, to be fair. Gabe's won most of his matches since he began, and I don't know how or why.
Just too powerful.
Somehow it happens. Just happens. He's just, I don't know. He's just, I feel like Gabe's just got lucky. I feel like the only match I can think of that Gabe lost to was that initial one with Pooh Bear, where Pooh Bear like started battering him with a bat.
Yeah, yeah.
But then he's taken the championship belt from Pooh Bear now, so.
Infinity Stones, great point actually. That is probably why.
Yes, that's true. That probably is what it is. We gave him a too powerful Elmo costume.
Well, JoeBiwan's in the ring with his friends just on the outside watching on. Here comes.
They're even standing like synchronized.
Yeah, it's good. You know what's going on.
Yeah, cult worship. The simple script mods are. I'll ignore that. Whoa! They did like a zoom jump then. Have these two got special abilities that they're not sharing with everyone? Not letting everybody know.
Here they are, the Garfield Tag Team Champions, the Council, King of Doom being the one wrestling today. Faye taking a break, as she had just wrestled, obviously. Literally 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, but she won, so here she is, proud.
Indeed.
I reckon she probably might not come out if she'd lost, to be fair.
Yeah. Well, Faye has won her match. Can King of Doom do the same, win his match for the council tonight?
The council have instantly done really well.
Annoyingly.
They've got a mixture of boos and cheers then. Whereas the Chosen is just all boos.
Do you think that booing particular... Do you think... Who are they booing? Do you think they're booing a particular person and then cheering at the other person? Is that why it's split? Who do they not like out of these two?
Oh, there's a lot of booing there. Oh, Sparran getting a bit confused.
Got a bit lost there, yeah.
Usually is. Usually is. Okay. Oh, they're having a nice little chat there. Okay.
JoeBiwan.
I am King of Doom, Zoom and Boom, and I am the leader of Cool People Council. But JoeBiwan has something different to say. He is mad about you getting that belt, although he's just missed you straight away. New headline about the Thor director, Taika Waititi, not returning for Thor 5, Afterthought, Love and Thunder's horrible performance. No.
Is that real? Has he actually said that? Oh no.
I really like Taika Waititi. A lot of people did not like the film though.
It definitely was not as good as Ragnarok.
No, it wasn't.
It was still
And
alright.
it felt very fast. It felt very fast in the film, I feel like. JoeBiwan gets high ground, I'ma pull out Chidori, baby.
Don't know what that is. This is the problem with the council. They just always make references to things no one has any clue about. They're not relatable in the slightest.
Ooh. What is this move?
One more.
Boom.
Oh, and then a punch for good luck.
The crowd didn't like that.
Alright. Come on.
Is
JoeBiwan.
JoeBiwan's still here. How are you feeling about this fight so far, if you are?
Oh, okay. Catches the leg. Yeah, Sparrow's excited.
You missed your bit. You were like just slapping him on the chest for ages. You have to go back and watch the YouTube video afterwards.
You are upside down though now, unfortunately, King of Doom. It's not a good look.
He's trying to give him a taste of his own medicine there, doing a repetitive move.
Yeah. Oh, really? Like working the chest. First it was the knees. Now it's the foot. Okay. To the second rope. What's his plan?
Right, Giga Chan and Sparran are 2 in sync. This is like 100% confirming, and this is a cult.
I don't know what you mean. Oh, the Superman punch from JoeBiwan. Left, right, good night. Is that it for King of Doom?
No, it's not.
Oh, that could have been it.
Not happy though. Yeah, I can get that. I can kind of get that. With the humor, Nick.
Oh, JoeBiwan's been rolled up by King of Doom. Oh no, it kicks out. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
JoeBiwan is all about pinning people. He knows how to get out of them. Oi, the classic baby bunny wrestling move. Remembers being down there. Smells like Joe needs a new pair of underwear.
Oh, my days. Oh. Okay. Top rope time. King of Doom says yes.
I'm sad that
he says, I have the high ground now.
Oi.
Oh, like a flying headbutt. All right, fair enough. Using that badge of his on his head.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
She's hilarious.
JoeBiwan. Got to pull something off here. Oh! Big fist to JoeBiwan. King of Doom goes for the pin.
Just
1,
like smushing
2.
His face.
Kicks out at 2. Kicks out at 2.
He wasn't
It's not
pinning
over
his
yet.
legs down at all.
Okay, King of Doom going to the top rope once again. JoeBiwan.
JoeBiwan looks exhausted.
Oh!
Oh,
it was a trick.
it was.
It was a trick.
He pretended to be exhausted.
Deceived by the dark
What
side.
are these knee moves?
His knees.
I swear,
he's been
everybody
working
gets
these
new
knees,
moves
man.
every week, and we
Yeah.
don't even do anything.
Oh. Okay. Now, JoeBiwan to the top rope. He says, I have the high ground now, actually.
Ooh.
Big elbow drop straight onto his back.
Ref too slow, he the enemy. Oh, you should have done what everybody
1,
else done and beat
2.
up.
Oh. Okay.
Giga Chad cheering.
Oh, here we go. Locking it in.
Oh.
The high ground has been locked in. Faye watching with awe. She can't do anything about it. Can King of Doom do anything about it? Faye's not happy. King of Doom, can he? Oh, survives. Okay, JoeBiwan opting to break the high ground.
Call an ambulance, but not for me. For
Okay.
JoeBiwan.
Oh, JoeBiwan staggering
I think we're
now.
gonna get somebody bleeding in this match.
I mean, maybe have we had blood in every single match so far? I think we have, haven't we?
How many more matches have we got?
3 including this one.
Bruh. Saying it well late.
Okay, King of Doom. Oh,
Oh,
not on the top rope anymore.
just getting down. Couldn't decide what he wanted to do. Now JoeBiwan's just picked him up.
Bam! Ooh, okay.
Break his kneecaps like Assassin's Creed. I can't deny that I do like that clip.
Oh.
Oh, tricked him then. Oh, but he couldn't quite get his leg.
Oh, the Superman punch, but King of Doom ducks underneath it or something. Oh, and then the knees.
Went through it.
Whoa, what's going on? Crazy backward and forward. Oh, and the Superman punch. Okay, he lands it this time. Is this the end? Is this the end?
1,
2.
2.
Oh, I thought that was it.
Kick out!
I thought that was it.
I have no clue.
What a crazy little sequence that was. JoeBiwan, I thought, had it there. And here we go.
He's
The
pinning
high
him
ground.
again.
The
He's
high
close to
ground
the
is
rope,
back
though.
in. Too close to the ropes. Too close to the ropes. JoeBiwan, he knows better than this. You'd think by now.
Boom. Faye's cheering on King of Doom like, come on, you can do it. Oh!
Slapped the floor.
There's a lot of slaps and just like silly moves in this match today. What's with all like just the slaps, the knees, the little punches?
Listen, it's a new era. This is the Gabe Championship era. It's all changed.
Oi! We saw that move earlier today.
Okay, JoeBiwan. What's his plan now? Stomping him to the floor. He really is working that chest. You've got to think King of Doom's chest is
Boom!
broken to pieces. His ribs
Well,
are probably not
JoeBiwan looked
holding
like
up.
he'd hit his own chest just then. I feel like this feels like personal.
It does feel a bit personal.
I think
okay.
he's really mad about the fact that he, like JoeBiwan, started the whole idea of tag teams. You know, it was the first tag team, and then the council just come in and just take the belt. And JoeBiwan probably thinks it's rightfully his because he was the first tag team that we had.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Joe was trying to go for something there, maybe trying to lock in the high ground again, but King of Doom did manage to reverse it. Now King of Doom back in control. To the top rope he goes. Right. Looking to end it here and now. King of Doom. He hits it. Is this it?
See.
Is this it? Is he too close to the ropes? I don't think he is. 2. Oh!
So have you watched the rest of it and then just started season 3 now, King of Doom? I think I saw the first 2 seasons.
King of Doom hits it again. Okay, going for a pin a second time. Maybe this is all it needed. 2, 3.
The council have done it. The Chosen are not winning any matches, guys.
Damn.
They are going to be salty. I would not want to get in their way. Oh, hold on. JoeBiwan looks like he's really hurt. He had to roll out then.
Yeah, he's not looking good. Joe, are you okay? Hold on. King of
King
Doom
is not done.
Oh no! The disrespect! He's not done. He's bringing him back. Oh my days! The pure disrespect.
It's always JoeBiwan.
Worthless, says King of Doom. You are worthless.
Cringe Chosen.
How
Cringe.
dare you enter the same ring as me, says King of Doom. Council leader.
How dare you challenge me when I've just taken the belt as well?
Damn. The council on a bit of a roll right now.
I would not want to get in their way. Alright, a little interesting match. Baby Bunting versus the previous champion. I feel like Baby Bunny and Pooh Bear have had like quite a few matches together. I'm not sure if it really goes in Baby Bunting's way very much, but Pooh Bear is on the decline. So maybe Bunting's trying today
Yeah.
to just get one person that she can like beat.
That's it. I mean, it'd be a good showing if she does manage to overtake Pooh here. Make sure you vote, everyone, with your channel points, because channel point predictions are live.
I think JoeBiwan was trying to go for a lie down King of Doom when you jumped him.
Damn.
He's definitely going to need a nap now.
I mean, the Chosen are going to have to reevaluate something, because between that first week when they first appeared and it was a great showing from, between that and losing the tag team belts, it's all gone a bit downhill. It's It's not looked great.
Here's Pooh Bear. How long do you run those predictions for?
2 minutes.
Okay. Here he is. Not doing very well at the movement. Movement, yes. That is what I said. Confident with what I said, thank you.
Perfect, commit to it.
Yep. Yeah, he's just not been doing well. Everybody is beating him.
Making his way to the ring from England. Weighing in at 300.
Do you think Baby Bunting's going to beat him though?
I'm not sure, honestly. He is on a losing streak, but Bunting hasn't been strong for a while. She came in very strong right at the start of Baby Bunting wrestling.
Yeah, was the last competitor in the ring with Pooh Bear.
She was.
For the belt, for that very first belt
And I just
match.
don't think she's ever recovered from then.
I think it's all PTSD.
Yeah, so maybe she needs to beat Pooh Bear before she can then beat everyone else.
Maybe.
You know, she needs to go back where it began.
Yeah.
Pooh looks freaky, yes, but I flipping love it, Nick. It's the best thing ever, and when he goes to town and everybody, it's very good. He's got an ad despite being subbed. What? That's not even possible, bro. What the?
Wait, Skengiwi, you're not subbed.
You're not subbed.
Skengiwi, you're not subbed.
That's why you
That's
got an
probably
ad,
the
you
problem.
fool.
I don't see a sub badge next to your name. I don't think you are subbed.
You are not. Stop trying to lie to us.
Oh, she's trying to claim back. Disgusting.
You watched the show with your mum, and one guy was speaking Japanese, and he said Oni-chan. Oni-chan. To his granddad. I'm like, wait a moment. Oni-chan means older brother. The hell are you calling your granddad that? I don't think it's only for older brothers. I think like it can be other things as well. Twitch becoming cringe. It's not Twitch becoming cringe. It's Skinner's becoming cringe.
Oh, she's trying the emotes. You can see the emotes.
We can't see the emotes. You've just wrote Baby Boo Gaff Pat, Baby Boo Pog, Baby Boo What, Baby Boo Cry, Baby Boo Hey,
Look,
Baby Boo
above
Victor,
us,
Baby Boo Rip.
You can
Baby
see the
Boo
words,
Pog
not the
2.
emotes. Terrible. Skengiwi, refresh your browser.
Refresh. Is Bunting. See, I mean, even though she's been doing very poorly, you have to give it to her. She still comes in confident every week.
With that cape on.
Acting like she owns the place. I mean, her name is written all over everything, so does it really matter if she's losing? If she's winning in the end, isn't she?
Yeah, she's the one roping in all the money at the end of the day, so.
Skinners don't have enough money for subs. She spent it all on pots and pans.
Oh, no.
Sad. I think Skinner's used as a prime, actually. I think. There's some dude who always like goes, go get him to her.
The biggest fan.
Yeah. Do you think he's secretly sparring in the crowd?
Oh, maybe. Oh.
He runs out just to say, go get him, and then runs backstage. Well, you prime. Bruh.
Skengiwi, you broke it.
It is rough for Bunting. She's not been doing well since the very beginning. Yeah, it says you're not subbed because we can gift you one. Bruh, you should have made... Oi, Pooh Bear charging up!
It's like the reverse flash, like warming up. About to put his hand through someone.
Oh, Bunting's already coming out weak. Pooh Bear's just like, why am I now facing these people who aren't winners?
Listen, it can all change. It can all change.
I mean, it can.
Here we go. Look, there you go. Counter. Don't be so negative.
Alright, alright.
Working his neck.
Have you tried turning it off and on again, Skengiwi? Ooh, I just threw her off like, don't even try it, mate.
Oh my days. Straight in with the choke
Boom.
slam. Damn.
Oh, Bunting.
Oh,
What is that move?
knuckle sandwich.
Just into the side of her head.
Oh,
Oh.
Pooh Bear brings her to her feet to throw her
Just
straight.
throwing
right
her
now.
around like a doll, man.
Oh, the classic. What
The
a classic move.
baby bunny wrestling move.
Okay. Yeah, baby bunny. Fair enough. It's not looking great.
Yeah,
right now.
he is just throwing her around.
We're back to it again.
Was Pooh Bear pink or Bunting pink?
Good question.
Oh,
What?
everyone voted for Bunting except somebody. You may lose all your channel points.
What?
Oh, what is he doing to her arm? Oh, he's doing his walking on the rope move. Boom. I love how he floats when he does that move.
It's pretty impressive.
1, 2. I was going to say, come on, Bunting, you got to kick out of that. Can't be that fast.
Oh, okay.
Oi!
Baby bunny.
Kick him in the back.
This
Get
might
some
be it now.
payback.
Okay. Oh, straight to the top rope. Right, baby bunny
I
feeling
feel like
confident.
Pooh Bear's ready.
No,
Oh,
he's
he
not.
wasn't. He
Not this
wasn't.
time. Going straight for the pin after the move.
Nah.
Kicks
He
out
says,
one.
don't even try it.
It's
Far
alright.
too early.
Confidence though from baby bunting to go for it.
It is. This is traumatizing for Bunting. Yes. I mean, the whole throwing her around, yes. Gosh, this... Oh, it's the blooming puncher in the head move. She's going to have a massive headache after this match.
Yeah.
He's done the signature baby Bunting wrestling move in her face and then also the side of her head. It just
Okay.
needs to do the other side of her head now and is everywhere.
Yeah. Throws her. It's the pure strength on Pooh Bear. It's sometimes unfair, I think, that he's as big as he is. Alright.
He is just flinging
Baby
her
bunting.
around.
Okay, ducks that one. Here we go. Oh, but Pooh Bear counters it straight back.
What?
Oh, baby bunting. Back again. Counters it. Okay. Here we go.
Come on,
Faye's here.
Bunting.
Hello.
Hey, you won your match!
Faye, the council are on a bit of a roll right now. I'm not going to lie.
And King of Doom won his match against JoeBiwan, and then they had a bit of an extra fight. You'll have to look at that later. But how are you, Faye? How have you been?
Oh.
Come on, Bunting, make a comeback. You can do it. Oh.
Oh, drops him on his head.
Yes.
Okay, maybe this is what Bunting needs.
Kick him in the face.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, Bunting.
Oh, no. He's prepping something.
No, he
Baby
isn't
Bunting, watch
it?
out. Baby Bunting, watch out. Pooh Bear's prepping something. He's locking it in.
It's the honey pot.
Baby Bunting, is it over? She's flailing.
No, Bunting,
She's flailing.
Get out of it.
She's
You
flailing.
Can get out.
No, that's it. I'm so sorry.
Bunting!
I'm so sorry.
Oh. You've been moving into your student accommodation. What's it like, Faye? Joe wasn't ready for round 2, so lost immediately. Wasn't very good. Wasn't very good for him. I started my new job today, Faye. Did you just start moving in student accommodation today? That was hella unfair. See, funnily enough, actually, it's not. We've said it so that no matter what your size is, it doesn't affect, like,
The moves that you can pull off.
the moves you can pull off, and, like, it doesn't make it so you're more likely to win or anything. We made it so that that didn't count.
Well, it's maybe not over between these two. Bunting
We
really
will
wants to
see.
get a one-up on Pooh Bear, so maybe we'll see them two again in the future.
All your channel points belong to me. Should have guessed if it was us that was voting Pooh Bear. Should have guessed. All right, guys. It is the final match of the night.
The main
Gabe, are
event.
you still here? And Simttaxx, are you still here?
Whoa!
Hey!
Tee-hee.
Hee-hee. Thanks,
Tee baby
Skinners.
bog 2 pride heart baby bog.
I like how I said the tee-hee. Thanks, Skinners. 20 months. That's crazy. And there's Cookie Monster ready to support you, Gabe. I mean, Gabe's not technically part of the council in wrestling. That maybe needs to be a discussion in the future as to whether or not he joins. I mean, it would mean the council have everything. And they're at the top of everything.
It's true. It's true.
Where's Skinner's getting the money from? From Prime. From her parents. Is where she's getting it from. 2 years, 3 months, and 3 weeks.
Damn.
2 years, 4 months.
Oh, Gabe, thank you so much for following.
Gabe, you cringe.
A whole 11 seconds. Wow.
Gabe just always wants to be the person with the least amount of time instead of the most amount of time.
Here he is. Mr. Simttaxx. Bikini bottom lover.
I actually want to know, though, how long you've been following Gabe.
We'll never know now.
What did you say about council member? What did I say about council member?
I don't know.
Who wants to be the longest? I think Sparren's the longest, to be fair. I mean, it's probably, like, I don't know. If the community ever, like, grew a bit more, then it's quite cool to be, like, one of the first.
It certainly is. Interesting. We've got a very one-sided vote.
Oh,
for
everybody
this match.
voting
A
Simttaxx.
lot of people putting the points on Simttaxx, or at least the majority
We've
of the
got a
points
few
are going
for
Simttaxx
Gabe.
way.
Most on Simttaxx. Gabe hasn't voted for himself, though. Doesn't look like King of Doom's voted either. Did I say a council member was cringe? Did I say... I said Gabe was cringe for unfollowing, didn't I? And then following. Yeah, it will have been since first lockdown. What game did you, like, first watch me play, Gabe? I never do after sparring in Skengiwi where I lost 9k.
Damn.
I mean, fair enough.
Well, here he is. The first time making his entrance with the belt as well, it should be known.
Just bet, like, 1 channel point.
Feeling confident, our new champion. Here he is.
Hey.
Crowd loving it.
Can't escape them, King of Doom. Can't escape them. Is the washing still outside?
Yeah. I'll get it when we're done.
I'm a bit concerned though. Because it looks like it's raining.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh, sugar. Right. Well, I'll be back.
Your beast, my soul. How are you?
Hello.
Gotta teach Opera GX a lesson. Go for it. The first game I watched for sparring was Assassin's Creed Odyssey. You don't know for you. I'm trying to think, what was I playing around that time? I'm glad you're doing well. Your beast, my soul. What have you been up to? Yeah. I'm not sure who's going to win this one because Gabe is on a roll. He is always the top. I think it was Batman. Do you think? Quite a few people, I think, joined for Batman. Is it actually raining then, Sparren? You hang your washing out and then it doesn't get brought in before it starts raining. That's not very good. Might have been Detroit. You know what? I feel like it might have been, actually. You were definitely there for Detroit. So maybe it was earlier then. Maybe it was like Batman. Oh, you're getting told off by the ref there, Gabe. Oh, I still can't remember, like, I still can't get over, like, how confidently I said that phrase, thinking I had it right and I didn't. DJ Simttaxx is getting something ready there. Straight on his face. You were there for that moment. That was a very, very funny stream. Skenners always gets sad because that's the one of the few streams she missed. It's probably why we had so much fun. Did you hear Sparrow go from the kitchen then? Oh, doing a little like jump on his back there, Gabe. I like it. I like it a lot. How wet are the clothes? Not that wet. Oh, Gabe's pinning him too. I thought it was over already then. Gabe is shocked that that did not work. I love the whole like looking around. Oh, he's pinning his head. He's like locked his head in place. Oh, never mind. Simttaxx got out of it. Summon bread. Where's the bread at? That's not to summon bread. That's just to laugh at me being cringe and saying some quote incorrectly and confidently. Gosh! Choking him with his foot. Just flinging him around. Taking that from Pooh Bear, that. 1, 2. Kick out. I was going to say, I was going to be surprised if he didn't kick out. Look, it's a baby!
Everyone have a baby.
It's a baby! It's just a baby.
Oh my goodness, he turned for 2 seconds and Gabe's just won! Out of nowhere! Garfield is too excited! Garfield, run!
Well done.
Damn!
Gabe!
Garfield.
Gabe cannot be. Bruh, this is somewhat off here. Why can Gabe never lose? He wasn't even worried. Fair enough. He definitely didn't touch the ropes. Did he touch the ropes? Touch the rope?
Oh, well, I mean, flipping heck, that was like another fast one. Gabe, it was a fast one. He beat Pooh in a pretty fast match as well. Like
Gabe just comes in, wham bam.
He's
Thank
on the
you,
clock.
Sam.
He's out here speedrunning, man. He's
Yeah.
got places to be. He's got places to be, man. He's not out here for a long time.
He wants to
can't
get
be.
back to gaming.
Oh, look!
my
Oh,
God,
yeah!
he
Look!
turned for
Look! Referee not paying
Oh my God,
attention.
he turned for
It's
2
that
seconds
concussion
and
from
Gabe's
earlier.
won.
Oh
Oh my
my
God, he turned for 2
days!
seconds and Gabe's just won.
Garfield had us too distracted. We didn't even notice.